Welcome back to MOTOBLADE, everyone. Today we are going to do an install video to replace some broken parts on the Indian Chieftain Dark Horse. The bike's just been sitting in the garage basically all winter, and I came out the other week and this spring snapped, and this is what holds my kickstand up in place on the bike. So we're just going to do a quick replacement video, show you what broke, where it goes. Let's get started. So this is our broken spring. One of the coils actually snapped off on the end, like it was corroded almost. And I got this bike only last September, so I'm not sure how that happened. But that's the broken one. Here's our replacement. And it's going to go underneath of the bike, right in this hole. That's our kickstand right there. The hole for it is there. And then the other end needs to go right up here. The issue is going to be standing the bike upright while we actually get the spring put in place. So what I've done is I've protected my spring by putting a microfiber cloth around it in the vise. And then I've got my big flathead screwdriver going through the other end of the spring. I wedged that into my vise down here. I'm just going to gently pull down and leverage the spring open. So all we're going to do is just pull the spring open a little bit and put a penny in between each coil. So I wasn't able to capture the actual moment the spring went in because I was blocking the camera, but I was able to get the hook of the spring up around the hole and then leverage the side stand back into its closed position, and when it did, it pulled the spring just far enough that the end of it went through the hole and it snapped right for my face, dropped all the coins out, and sparks came out. That was a little bit scary, but it worked. And it's in place, our side stand, up and down, just fine. Don't know why that kickstand spring failed, but it did. I've severely coated the new spring in WD-40, make sure that rust won't necessarily be an issue, made sure everything under there was clean, and that's about the best I can do. I was worried because I read the service manual, and the service manual said that you need to take off the entire kickstand assembly to do this, which isn't so much a problem as it is a time waster because there's a crushed nut in there. So once you take it off, you have to get the part from Indian to be able to put the kickstand back on. You can't just use the same nut and bolt over again. So I was able to get the spring on without having to do all that crap. Works fine. Bike starts up. I can put it in first gear with the kickstand up, no issues. The side stand switch or anything like that. So now we should be ready to ride for the season. That's all the maintenance that I will hopefully have to do on this for a very long time. So I know this was a bit of a different video, but I appreciate you guys watching. Got it fixed. Hopefully won't have to do any more maintenance on this bike for a while, and it'll be a good riding season. Snow has finally melted outside. I've got maybe a foot left on the ground, and that should be gone by the next day or two, so we might be able to take it out and ride the bike this weekend. Should be up into the 50s, so that'll be nice for riding. It's better than like 10 below zero like it was a few weeks ago. if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you guys like this and my other videos, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Till next time, you know what to do. Be careful out there. Ride safe, ride on. I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.